Hey everybody, welcome to Henry Disc Golf. Today we are doing course conquest. We're here at Lincoln. Our goal is to shoot a 6-under. You have myself, Franklin, and Jesse. Let's see how we do. All right, so for the order today, it's going to be completely random. Odd man out, of course, is first, and then we'll do a heads, tails for who gets second and third. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm odd man out, so I'm first. All right, heads, tails. One of you guys call it. Call it.
Heads. What would that be considered?
That's heads, yes.
Okay.
You're second.
I'm second.
Jesse's third.
Okay.
All right, now that we got the order, it's myself, Franklin, Jesse. I'm going to be going first here on hole one. Hole one is basically 200 feet straight ahead. I'm going to go ahead and go with my jawbreaker zone. Try to see if we can put ourselves up there. Hopefully start off with a birdie. Well, it should be a decent putt for Franklin.
Okay. So this is where Jerry's throwing it up with the zone. Oh, and I miss it.
All right, so we're going to kind of implement the tap-in rule here. Basically, Jesse is going to go ahead and tap this putt in, and he will get first drive on the next hole because it's a tap. All right, guys, welcome to hole number 2. Hole number 2 is a 218-foot hole. Basically, goes out, tails off just a little bit to the right. Just kind of a little Annie shot. Jesse is up. Let's see how he does. Oh, buttery.
Just
oh, good.
lasers it, bro.
All right, guys, here are the results of Jesse's shot. Going to go ahead and tap this one in, which means I'll also have tee on the next hole. Come on here. All right, guys, here we are on hole number 3. Hole number 3 is 130 feet. Straight ahead here, just throwing a little hyzer with the finish line pace. Trying to see if we can put this right by the basket to card another birdie. Pretty good.
This is where Jerry's drive ended up. Got just a little bit of a 10-footer here. There we go.
All right, we're going to also give Franklin the next tee pad on the next hole. All right, guys, hole 4 is a 253-foot par 3. Again, kind of straight ahead. You want to put it out a little bit on the wider side and just have the disc hyzer back towards the basket. Franklin is up.
Okay, I'm going to be going with my reactor here. Just a stock hyzer shot. A little too wide.
It's not bad. Spot pin high. All right, guys, here are the results of Franklin's drive. Mr. I don't make long putts Jesse is going for a long putt. Oh,
Yeah,
Mr. I don't make long putts. Jesse makes a long putt.
Big putt McGee.
All right, guys, here we are on hole number 5. Hole number 5 is, again, basically straight ahead. Not much in the way there. Going to go with the pace. Just put it on a little bit of hyzer. Have it just get close to the basket. See if we can go ahead, card another birdie. It's a little short. A little short.
Okay, this is a result of Jerry's throw with his pace. Good thing I'm always a straddle putter. So we're going to straddle out here. We're going to get a little bit of a shimmy going. And we're going to go ahead and make this putt.
Boom! Shakalaka. All right, guys, welcome to hole number 6. Hole number 6 is 177 feet. It's kind of straight ahead here. You do have to miss a couple trees. The play that we usually go with is the low shot around the big tree that's leaning, and hopefully just hyzer in towards the basket. It is Jesse's tee pad, so he's going for it. Get around it. Ooh, that'll be a look. All right, cool. All right, guys, here are the results of Jesse's drive. Hit the tree over there, which you can't see because it's out of frame. Winds up down the hill a little bit here. Left probably with about a 15-footer. See if we can put this in. All right, guys, welcome to hole number 7. Hole number 7 is 258 feet. It's down through the trees there. You can go wide or go straight through. I think Franklin's going straight through, and it is Franklin's throw.
Okay. I have my M4 here. We're going to go with a hyzer flip down the middle.
Going straight down the middle. That's looking pretty good. A little short. That'll be a putt. All right, guys, here are the results of Franklin's drive. Jesse is left here probably with about a 30-footer. Another long putt. See if we can go ahead and put it in. Nope, just a little short. I think that should be tap in range. All right, maybe not quite tap in range, but... All right, guys, here are the results of Jesse's shot. I guess it is tap in range here. Go ahead and tap this in, move on to the next hole. All right, guys, welcome to hole number 8. Currently, right now, we are down 5 through 7, only missed 2 holes. This one here is 211 feet. It's basically straight ahead. You kind of have to miss the trees. You have 2 gaps you can go with, backhand or sidearm gap, a backhand turnover or sidearm gap to the right, or if you're like me, going just backhand hyzer through the left gap. Just try to go around those trees and hopefully put us right by the basket. Nope, through the trees. And hit one. Not a hole I like.
This is where Jerry's drive with his tempo ended up. I'm going to be going ahead and giving this a jump putt here. Let's see if we can catch metal. Get down.
It's a run. All right, guys, here are the results of Franklin's run putt. Jesse putting it in the heart for another 3. All right, guys, here we are on hole number 9. Hole number 9 is a 211-foot par 3. I think it is a little bit further than that, but I'm going by UDisc. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Champion Eagle on sidearm. Just try to keep it flat, and then just have it hyzer in towards the basket at the end of its flight. That was a little early, but should be a look at a putt.
Okay, this is where Jerry's forehand eagle ended up. We got ourselves a longer putt, probably around 30 feet.
Boom, there it is. All right, guys, welcome to hole number 10. Hole number 10 is a 215-foot par 3. Basically, it's down the hill here, over by the ravine. You want to throw a hyzer shot that just comes in towards the basket. Currently, we have met our goal of down 6 to complete our conquest at this course. But we're going to see how good we can finish out. The back half of the course is the harder half. The front half is the ones where you really want to try to get as many birdies as you can. So let's see how well we do. The course record out here for the Henry family, which is mine, is a down 11. I don't think we'll get that today, but we're damn well going to try to see if we can get there today. But it is Jesse's tee pad, so here he is. Jesse's throwing another envy, as he likes to say. Nice and smooth. Going to be coming in. That will be about a 15-footer. All right, guys, here are the results for Jesse's drive. Pretty close. So we're going to go ahead and tap this in. I don't think this is a gimme, but should be a pretty routine putt. All right, guys, we are on hole number 11. Hole number 11 is a 318-foot par 3. It's basically straight ahead. Usually we try to go around the tree in the middle to the left side, but we'll see how Franklin plays it.
I got a Star Leopard in my hands here. We're going to be going with kind of a hyzer flip play with a little bit of finish. I'm going to aim at that tree out there to see if I can either go around it or I was like potentially cut in early.
Keep going. Skip up there. Nice, good throw.
Thank you.
All right, guys, here are the results of Franklin's drive. Left here was probably about a 15-footer. Definitely not a tap-in, but one that we should get. Oh, it's a 12-footer. Sorry, it's a 12-footer, guys. There it is. Good putt. All right, guys, welcome to hole 12. Hole 12 is a 291-foot par 3 over the water. Going to go with my new Exodus here. Just try to throw it a little wide and just have it hyzer back towards the end. And I threw it straight at it, and it's going to pop up a little bit straight and be a little short.
Okay, this is where Jerry's Exodus ended up. It's a really good throw. Go ahead and put this in the basket.
All right, guys, so that last hole's putt was just outside of what we would call our tap-in range. So it is Jesse's tee pad on this hole. This hole is hole 13. It is 229 feet. Basically, it's straight ahead. It's about 25, 30 feet past the tree that has the sign on it that you can probably see. Basically, you just want to throw a straight shot that hyzers off towards the end. Go for it, Jesse. As Jesse says, just another MD. Skip up there. Not much skip, but that should be okay. All right, guys, here are the results of Jesse's drive. Probably right here at about circle's edge. Gonna go ahead and go to my straddle, changing my putting style. Try to see if that helps with the putting a little bit. But right here, said probably right at about circle's edge. See if we can get this up and down, possibly in the basket. Nope, short, but absolutely parked, tapping.
Okay, with this tap in, we're going to mark it real quick, pick it up, not hit the basket on the way up, tap it in.
All right, guys, welcome to hole 14. Hole 14 is 321 feet. It is kind of straight ahead. We do have some trees on the left, on the right. Basically, what we usually try to do is throw a shot that pushes straight and then hyzers after it gets past the big tree out in the middle. It is Franklin's tee pad because he had a tap-in.
We'll be throwing this Star Valkyrie here. See what we can do. That's into the tree.
All right, not a great start to this hole, but hey, moving. All right, guys, here are the results of Franklin's drive. Did wind up pulling it a little bit too wide and clipping this bush that's in front of Jesse. Jesse is going with his AVR 3 on a little flex line. That is looking pretty good. Sit down, right past the basket. All right, guys, here are the results from Jesse's shot. Going to go ahead and just tap it in. That was also in tap-in range. So it should be my tee pad on the next hole. All right, guys, here we are on hole 15. Hole 15 is 270 feet. Basically straight ahead, super low ceiling. I'm going to go ahead and go with the detour here. Just try to throw this with a little bit of hyzer, have it pop up to flat, and just ride straight. Let's see how this goes. And hook up a little bit. Oh, good little kick.
Okay, this is where Jerry's drive ended up. We'll go ahead and see what we can do here. Goal is to put it in the basket.
There it is. Good putt. All right, guys, here we are on hole 16. Hole 16 is 280 feet on U-disc. It's basically straight ahead. Usually we aim to the tree and just let hyzer in. It is Jesse's tee pad. Jesse is going with his Blue Star TL. One of only 3 discs he throws. And he threw it a little low, but had a good air bounce. Definitely going to be short. All right, guys, here are the results of Jesse's drive. Left a little short here. Probably right at about 20 to 25 feet. Slightly uphill, a little bit of a tailwind. See if we can get this up and down and in the basket. Oh.
Okay, here was the results of Jerry's run. We got this right here.
All right, and Franklin gets the next tee pad. All right, guys, welcome to hole 17. Hole 17 is 240 feet. It is straight ahead. You have a couple trees by the basket, and then also a little bit of a low ceiling. For the most part, it's pretty open. Let's see how Franklin does.
We got my distortion in hand here. We're going to be putting it out wide and letting it fade back.
Get up there. Pretty good. All right, guys, here are the results of Franklin's drive. Probably right at about 12 feet. Nice, easy putt. Jesse will get the tee pad on the last one. All right, guys, welcome to hole 18. Hole 18 is a 275-foot par 3. You kind of have 2 choices in gaps. You have the little Annie gap or the straight hyzer gap. Jesse's going to choose because it's his tee pad. Looks like Jesse's going with his AVR 3, which means he's taking the slight Annie gap. Turned her too much, bounced off a tree. We're on the left zone. All right, guys, so here are the results of Jesse's drive. Still quite a bit away from the basket here. We're going to go ahead and try to give this a little bit of a floaty bid with the AVR. See if we can put it in the basket. Oh, too wide. And I'm giving Franklin a tester.
Alright, so this is where Jerry's upshot ended up. As always, the goal is to put this in the basket.
And we're going to bogey the last hole, folks.
Yeah.
Tap it in, Franklin.
Here's the tap in. That would have been a little too close for comfort for level 1. The goal is to make it easy on level 1.
All right. So we did finish off a down 10 on this round. How did you guys feel this one was? A little too easy, maybe?
Maybe slightly too
easy, but I go as a good start to feel how we're at.
Yeah, for sure. We did miss Jason on this one. We would have probably been a couple strokes worse, but with the 3 of us, we did almost get the course record that we have out here. Unfortunately, we did bogey the last hole to drop 1 from the course record. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you guys would like to see. I have some disc reviews coming. I have some other fun stuff that we're trying to do together as a family and also as a community. So with that being said, have a good one. Make it good for somebody else. We'll see you guys later. Peace.